Clips. I had a funny conversation the other day with a couple of people. I've got quite a controversial view on certain things, on a certain thing, and it will piss people off. I don't think people on social security benefits, so any like American viewers, that's like living off government handout basically, on like welfare and stuff like that. I don't think people on social security benefits should be allowed to have pets.
Why?
Because you're on social security. No, I tell you why. Because I live in a place which is full of dog shit, dog mess.
You know what? It's a good shout, you know.
Yeah, and whatever. And I'm like, people have got these dogs and these big expensive dogs because dogs cost money and vet bills cost money and dog food costs money, and I'm paying for it. The reason that you're on a government's money, you live off social security and welfare money, is because you finding it hard to make ends meet. Do you understand? And if you've got children, you're finding it hard to feed your children. You're struggling to feed the mouths that you've got in your household. So why have you taken on another mouth to feed? Because
I agree with you, but that system only looks like that here. If you go outside of England, sometimes they create these systems to pay people and look after people. Let's say women have children, they've got like their maternity, and their maternity is like a lot longer than ours and stuff like that. So I feel like in this country, it's like it's paid to people to support them because they have no money. But in other countries, it's just to support the system in general.
But
and
do they
keep the money going round?
But in those countries, do they also have a lower unemployment rate?
Do they have a what?
Lower unemployment rate. Because those countries tend to have high employment rates. There's not a lot of unemployed. You go places like Japan, you don't get many unemployed people.
I agree.
Because people have got more of a work ethic. I'm talking about people in this country, as in the UK or America or the first Western world, where people are generationally unemployed.
Okay.
As I don't work, my parents didn't work, my grandparents might have worked.
But then
it's a job to be unemployed.
But then the argument is, should those people be limited for experiences like going on holiday? Like
I think you should get paid
experiencing having pets and exposing their children to having pets.
Because you ain't got pet money. I can't expose my children to caviar because I ain't got caviar money, innit? Yeah. Why should I not be able to expose them to that? When I was a child, you know what I didn't get exposed to? What experience I didn't get exposed to? Buying brand name trainers.
Yeah.
I didn't experience buying Nike trainers or Adidas trainers. You know why? Because we didn't have Nike and Adidas money, innit? That's just life. Yeah, you want to give your kids the best, then work and give them the best. Do you know what I mean? But I know women with multiple children of multiple men, and they're still like, how are your kids dressed in Nike shoes? How are you having that many kids and they're dressed in Nike? And it's not a problem with immigration. It's not, this is white English people and people of colour as well. Do you know what I mean? And immigrants as well. This is not a thing of, it's the immigrants that are doing this, because you always hear stories about someone comes from a country and gets a 6-bedroom house. There's plenty of women here that are getting that as well.
Yeah.
And people here that are getting that as well from England, white English people. But the point I'm making is, why am I paying for you to have a pit bull? Because why am I dressing your kids in Nike? You're on benefits, you're on social security because you're finding it hard to live. So as long as your basics are sorted out, if you can afford to have a dog as well, and you're saying I'm buying it with my money, yeah, but your money is a handout. And I don't mean that in any kind of rude or derogatory way, but in honesty, you are living off handouts that people who work pay tax. And I'm okay with that. Just to make it really clear, I am fine with unemployment benefit. I am fine with child benefits. I am fine with taxation, and I'm fine with helping people that need help. I don't have an issue and say people shouldn't get benefits. I'm saying you should be getting benefits to make ends meet. And if you've got enough money to make the ends meet, dress your kids in designer clothes and have a dog or an expensive pet that has vet bills and pet food bills, your ends are meeting like a motherfucker. And you don't need people like me to be paying more tax to support that lifestyle.
It's true, you know.
That's
and
all I'm
having
saying.
all these dogs and stuff sometimes, like, if you're working full time, you can't have a dog like that.
Yeah, but they're not working
Someone's got
for
to
them.
look after the dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How can you afford to have a dog? How can you
So it's
afford
like,
a dog?
so what now? You're gonna limit the time that you work because you got a dog at home? Like it just, I don't know. Or what? You're gonna pay for someone to look after the dog?
You can't, if you're working full time and you're working hard, you can't afford a dog. You can't afford a dog financially, and you can't afford a dog responsibility wise.
Yeah.
Because it's like having a child.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to be there, you have to feed it, you have to take it for
Yeah,
walks.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get unhealthy, right? The point I'm making is you're getting benefits to survive. You should not have extra money left over for a luxury. And why are you taking on an extra mouth to feed if you can't feed the
even
mouths
if you
out there?
do have the money for a luxury, then use it for an experience,
Or you're getting paid
some
too
sort
much.
of level of education, or some. No, but you can use it for something that can better the life, the
Yeah.
family, or the person's lifestyle. You know, but then maybe a dog gives someone a companion.
Yeah, great.
Maybe it gives them a companion. Maybe it's like for mental health.
Great. And when you can afford to do that yourself, you will. But I don't want to pay for it. Whatever people do something for is fine. Buy a dog because your kids want it. Buy your kids night trainers because you don't want them to be, you know, whatever. Buy them the latest Jordans. But why am I paying for it is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear that.
Why am I paying for it? Why am I paying for your kids to be dressed the best? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are people that have high tax rates paying for people that are not working? Your child's father should be paying you to dress your kids in Jordans. Now, if he doesn't, that's a problem. One, that he's a waste man. Two, that you're having kids with waste men. And I'm sorry, someone needs to take accountability. All right, you did it once, it was a mistake. You did it twice. If you've got 5 kids from 3 different fucking guys and they're all waste men and not paying you, please just shut your legs. Stop having babies. No, stop having babies, man. Come on. Because you know I'm not lying with this one. Just shut your legs. Stop throwing babies out of your poo-na-na.
Oh my days. Oh